I think I may have found him. Kyle's based. Kyle photo from Bernie Sanders. Okay.
Hello?
Good on you. Oh, hello?
I'm over here.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Good morning.
I'm glad I found this place. Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, I mean it feels pretty easy to find, but I would have grabbed you if you got lost. No worries.
Yeah, well, once you pointed me in the right direction, I was able to find my way, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm actually doing a little bit better today. I was a little frustrated, admittedly, because, just with stuff going on lately, but, I've taken a few days to kind of take a step back and I'm feeling better.
Good. Good. You're gonna need kind of a clear head, a clear mind if you want to work on your spiritual connection.
Yeah. I've been trying to do that too and just try to meditate in my own mind and just try to work on that a little bit.
Yeah, no problem. Let me look at the book you gave me. Okay. So, best places to meditate. It really kind of depends on what you're trying to do because you should ideally be able to meditate anywhere. The times that I need a little extra connection to the spirits are when I try and go to a special place. But I often find the place needs to mean something to you as well. So the places that I like to go will probably work for you as well. But something that I learned with helping Kiko is you need to find your own places as well.
Okay.
But I can show you mine for now.
Sure. I would love to see it.
Yeah. Well, when I first moved here, I made a shrine this way for the nature spirit.
Okay.
Up here. Mm-hmm. So
Oh, wow.
This is where I spent most of the first couple months that I lived here.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty.
Yeah, and the spirits liked it as well. Mr. Money and Wrath and the nature spirit would come visit me here a lot. And sometimes
heck
I would,
yeah.
I don't know. Mr. Money liked that I put money in the pond, of course, but,
Yeah, I mean,
such is
makes
life.
sense.
Yeah,
Definitely makes
I would
sense
just,
there.
Sometimes I would sit on here, and sometimes, more often than that, I would just sit on the rocks here. But anywhere
Okay,
works.
makes sense.
Just wherever you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, this was where I went most of the time for the first couple months.
Most of the time, do you have a new place now, or?
Yeah. I have a couple places. I say most of the time because, like I said, I would just meditate kind of wherever I was. It's only when I really needed. I like to meditate for a few different reasons. One of them is to focus myself because I have a lot on my mind all the time. Constantly just like working through things. And I find that I operate at my best when I'm focused. And so I kind of meditate on my own, literally anywhere. But whenever I have a particular question or I need to reach out to the spirits for guidance or just help on any level, then I try to go to a place that means something more to me or is just spiritual in general.
Okay.
Like here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. The next place that I would go to is just across the water here.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it's just over here.
Okay. There. Hold on. Let me just drop my clothes.
You're good.
There we go.
This place is a little more special now than it was in the past.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, it feels different here.
Yes, there is a reason for that. So I
Oh,
initially made this cave. Well, I didn't make the cave itself, but I initially was working on this cave. And just wanted to make it another place where the spirits would feel welcome to come and rest if they needed it. And
oh,
just
that's nice.
another place for myself as well, because a lot of people started using that other space, and it got loud here quite often. And I needed a little peace and quiet. So this is my
Makes
spirit
sense.
tree. And at least as of I don't know, the last 2 weeks, it's been a little extra spiritual. Uh
I can imagine because of all the shit that's been happening.
yeah. Well, I didn't understand it at first. I don't know if you can tell, but there's vines like this that come off of the base of it, and they kind of go up and out.
Oh,
And
yeah,
there's
I
some over
see
there
that.
too, and there's one that goes up there. It's really just the energy spreading throughout the area. Um,
Oh,
and
wow.
this all started to happen a couple weeks ago, and I didn't entirely understand why. And then the water actually has healing properties. It's spirit water. Now, uh, it
Oh,
wasn't
wow.
it
Yeah,
wasn't before.
I can feel that. Wow.
hmm And I was a little oblivious, but this should have been the first sign that something was changing. But Mr. Money told me that these plants kind of grow on their own as a response to the energy and the connection that this place has, and that I also have. And again, I was a little oblivious, but that should have been the first sign that something was changing. When they were trying to, I suppose, warn me that
Wow.
I would end up being the avatar. But I was a little caught in my head, I suppose.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So most of my time is spent in this cave now, actually, working on my connection. But there's a few places within this cave that are special to me. But the cave itself should have the same amount of energy throughout the whole place.
Yeah, I mean, I can feel it just like just being at the entrance there.
Mm-hmm. There's a place just over here that Mr. Money has unfortunately claimed as his office.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
it
did.
happens. Yeah, he did.
Okay. Well, that definitely sounds like that.
Yeah. He sits up here with me sometimes.
Oh. Eh. Whoa. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I was sitting here one day, and he scared the shit out of me because this tree just kind of grew out of nowhere. This tree wasn't
Whoa.
here before.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so this was the next place I decided to create, because I wanted. I mean, it's such a big cave. There's no reason it only needs to have one source of energy. So I made a bunch of different little small places for the spirits to be, so that, you know, if multiple people need to be in a space at once, they can, and they don't have to worry about overhearing anything or getting in the way or whatever.
Makes sense.
But yeah, I like sitting here. This is actually where I was able to. You don't know about this. So, Kiko went to the spirit world a few months ago by himself. Well, he was with River.
Mm-hmm.
And something that I used to be able to do when I was younger, but wasn't able to do for a few months. Well, actually, I wasn't able to really do it for a few years. Sometimes I can speak to people when they're in the spirit world, whether that's spirits or
Ooh.
humans, I guess.
Oh, wow.
But there's very special circumstances to being able to do it, and I don't know. We had a lot going on at the time that Kiko was gone, and
Mm-hmm.
I needed to speak to him very badly, and the spirits, answered, and I was here actually in this spot when it happened.
Oh wow. So yeah, I can definitely see why this is very special to you, especially this is where, something as big as that happened.
Yeah. As far as I
Yeah.
know, I think I'm the only one that can do that. And that was before I was the Avatar, so I'm curious what a little time will do to my abilities now.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. You're able to have that, I guess, strong of connection even before the Avatar.
Yeah. When I was so I used to sail. I used to be like a pirate, and when I was out at sea,
Oh, is that your ship that's out there?
yeah. Well, the one that's in the cave, I built here. But the one that's out by camp,
Oh.
yeah, I that's the one I came here on. But
Oh, okay.
I used to talk to Wrath a lot. I didn't know who they were at the time. I just knew they were a spirit. I was formally introduced later once I got to this land, but for a few years
Uh,
I would talk to Wrath via, I don't know, the spirit telephone, I suppose.
Wrath
And
is so cool.
yeah. She's always been really helpful. She's guided me a lot. But yeah, I used to do that a lot when I was younger. And then there was a stretch of time where I couldn't do it, and I don't know, it was a very dark time, I suppose, for myself at least. But
Oh,
I was able to do it with Kiko, and it was really exciting. And,
that's good. Very good.
Yeah, I haven't had to do it again since, I suppose. But I'll be curious to see how it works if I need to do it again. Maybe I have a
Yeah.
little extra energy.
Yeah, especially with I guess you have like I don't know the best way to describe it, maybe like a bigger antenna to reach the spirits out there in the spirit realm,
Maybe,
especially with Rava.
maybe something like that. I don't know. I've been trying for the past couple days to focus my energy, and I really need to connect. I really need to try working on, or to work on connecting to my past lives, and I haven't been able to yet. But I'm hoping to
Oh,
figure that out soon. Uh,
well, I'm sure that it'll come to you at some point.
yeah, hopefully. Um, trying to, I mean, this isn't necessarily a spiritual place, but it means a lot to me. It's where I decided to make an altar for my parents who passed away.
Oh,
Yeah, and I mean, you're welcome to go in there. It's nothing special. It's just
well, I mean, you shouldn't say it's nothing special. It's something special to you.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's not exactly a spiritual place, but it's something for me.
Well, it was very. I mean, it's still very nice that you did that for them. A place to remember them by.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I wish it didn't take me as long as it did, but sometimes you can't help it.
Well, I guess like some things, especially like reading my predecessors' journals and stuff. There's just some things that even came to him at like later down the road that he figured out. Yeah, figured out later down the road when hindsight's 2020.
Yeah. Mine was more I was avoiding life. There's another place we can go to in here. Gotta figure out the best way to get up there. You see this vine right here?
Yeah.
Just above it is another pond.
Oh. Oh shit. Okay. Oh god. Don't mind me.
No, you're fine.
Lines are slippery.
It's a little tricky.
There we go.
This is another spirit pond. I kind of just sit up here sometimes when I really need quiet or if I need privacy. It's high enough to where people down there can't hear.
Yeah, it's quiet. It's definitely a lot more quiet down here.
Mm-hmm.
Or up here, I should say. Bleh.
Yeah, so I would just like sit here and kind of gather my thoughts, enjoy the silence.
Oh, wow, you can do that?
Yeah. I think Ash can
That's
also
cool.
do this. It might be something you eventually can figure out.
Yeah, I mean,
Been
what
in
I
the-
can do right
been in
now
the air and
is...
such.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, what I can do now is just, I just do this right now.
Yeah,
Just
no,
kneel.
kneeling is also good. But yeah, you really just need to find places that mean something to you, I think. Because you can put energy out into the world as well. Just like you can take it from where you are. And so you can make a place spiritual if you want to. It's just about what you put out.
Well, right now, the only place I've been kind of going to is the Shrine Temple. But I guess it's like... I could try and make my own spot.
I mean, technically, you made the Shrine Temple.
That is true. That's true.
But you can make as many spots as you like. And again, it can be anything. It can be just a cave you make yourself, really. I mean, I found this one, but it became this after I made it this way, you know?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I put work
It's
and energy
beautiful.
into this cave, and the spirits responded.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, there's one more spot over here.
Oh, let's see.
Just across the way.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh,
This is where
this
I've been
looks like a
sitting.
little picnic. This is like a little picnic area almost.
Yeah, well, Mr. Money got annoyed that he had to sit in the dirt when I sat over here, so I put some chairs down. I got sick of him calling me poor.
Well, why would he do that?
Oh, he just does that. I don't take it personal. It's just how he is. You know, spirit of greed and capitalism and all. I think he likes me deep down. He just won't admit it.
If there's a spirit of greed and capitalism, is there one for sharing and socialism? In theory?
Hypothetically, yes. But there are so many spirits out there that I've never met. So I would have no idea. But I suppose it's possible.
I'm gonna write that down.
I was gonna say anything's possible, really.
Maybe a spirit of sharing and socialism exists.
I'm a big fan of socialism. So if there is that spirit, hopefully I get to meet them one day. That'd be fun.
That'd be really cool. Yeah.
I would love that. Yeah. I don't know. I've been working on some other spaces too, but they're not done yet. But I want to have different layers to the cave the further you go up. So that,
yeah, makes sense.
You know.
Plus has the spiritual energy. Oh my god, you got axolotls.
Yeah, there's a lot of life in here.
Oh, that's so cute.
I think this one's stuck, but I'm afraid to free it because I will have to hit it if I do that.
You don't want to make him mad.
Here, I shall free you. Be free.
Oh, they're having fun. Get back in the water.
These guys are actually menaces. They're the reason there's so many dead fish in my cave.
Oh. Well, it's all part of the circle of life.
I suppose. I was able to hire a fisherman to take care of the dead fish anyway, so I guess it works out.
That makes sense.
I don't want you to break your ankles. I usually just jump down.
I mean, I mean,
Oh, you're
I
an
haven't
airbender.
been.
Never mind.
I mean, you've been airbending. Don't shouldn't you also know how to break your fall as well?
Yes, I just take comfort in water bending, so I frequently just am water bending. Um,
Ah,
but also, oh, where did that water go? Sometimes I bend my own water sources. I don't mean to. Uh, when you're born an airbender, you naturally have a lighter step than someone like me. So,
that does make sense for
hmm
why. Yeah.
but let's go over here and I can maybe uh teach you some more or answer any questions you have.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Yeah.
hmm
All right.
Sometimes I
Oh
just like
gosh.
sitting here.
I don't know. Oh gosh. I don't know of any questions. Oh man. Um. Hmm. Um. So. I remember you mentioning in our last meeting, I guess at my place.
hmm
My previous self, like taught you things as well.
Yeah. Well, so thinking back on that, it wasn't that he taught me spiritual things. Um,
Mm-hmm.
more just he made sure that I knew that I didn't have to be alone and that I could ask for help whenever I needed it. And whether that was with him or with someone else, just really emphasizing the idea of working as a team and working within the community that we live in. Because I was a bit of a loner at first, and honestly, I still am. I do really enjoy my privacy and being alone. But I'm also seeing the beauty in being around other people. Um,
I've been really enjoying that myself, just being able to be around people and everything, conversing with them.
yeah, I do have a very low social battery, so sometimes I have to leave areas when there's just a lot of people around. But I do enjoy the moments that I get to be around everyone, and it does remind me that I did come here initially, whether I realized it or not. Wrath's goal for me was to make connections, and I fought it for a really long time. Uh, but eventually, I think it won me over.
I think so, and I think in some ways I also kind of relate with Wrath because when Wrath was talking with me, before I came here to back here, she was saying something about like something. Oh man, I'm trying to remember how she worded it. When she was trying to describe everything to me about what to expect and who I'm going to meet and everything, um, she just mentioned something about
Mm-hmm.
now being able to be my true self,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that meant. So
Yeah, and it's important that if anything, that you like who you become, and that you like
mm-hmm.
who you are, and it's something I'm still working on, but it's a good message to have and to follow in life in general, because
Yeah,
it doesn't really
and
matter what. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much what other people think of you, because you're the one that has to live with yourself.
that's true. Yeah, it's something that I think I kind of understand. It was just like, you know, trying to just, find myself and everything. And
hmm And
yeah, I don't know.
it's a
Yeah.
process. It's not like something you figure out quickly either. I'll be figuring it out for the rest of my life. I mean, just when I thought I was figuring stuff out, I became a whole new person. So Uh, 10
I
times
mean, in all
more shit to
honesty,
figure out now.
yeah, I mean, in all honesty, I'm surprised of how quickly, in some ways I've been able to catch on to some things, and there's some things that like I know that like I have a long way to go on. And even now, like it's gonna take me a long time to get to a point where I don't know how to describe it, where it's just like,
I like to think that even though you are not your old self, and I don't know how you'll feel about this, but they're still inside you. So if old Xavius, I don't know, hated apples, you most likely still hate apples. You might be a different version of yourself, but the reason you're probably picking up on certain things is probably because they were so deeply ingrained in you before. And those traits that people admired before are still the traits people are going to admire about you now. And it might be something you can work on in the future of just figuring out what you want to improve from that old version. It doesn't have to necessarily be 100% different. There wasn't anything wrong inherently with how you were. I just think it's the beauty of being able to start over. But as you grow into this new body and this new mind, you're gonna end up having a lot of similarities personality wise because it's you.
I mean, is that what you personally see? As you still see similarities from my old self to what you see now, based on, I mean, I know you haven't gotten to know me that well yet, but
I'll
yeah.
be honest, most of the time I spent with the old Xavius was while I was struggling with a lot of stuff of my own. So I can't say that I knew them entirely too well, but I liked what I did know about them, and I like what I do know about you. And I wouldn't be able to make like a comparison chart or anything, but I'm gonna treat you as a different person because I know that's what you want. I know you don't want to necessarily be that old person. But I think it's just interesting and very curious to just notice those maybe comparisons or quirks along the line, like as we go, I think it'll be interesting.
I think, and from based on some of the things I've read versus what I actually do just inadvertently without even thinking about it, it's just, in a sense, I guess the sense of community is something that I guess is somehow still with me because I still like that. And I know that a lot of people knew the old me, and so they don't know the new me, and that there's that, in a way, I guess, sense of trust needs to be rebuilt, just because I am a whole new person, even though it's like what I was saying before, where it's like where I was making that comparison, how there's those twins, those identical twins, where they'll have similarities in certain aspects and some areas they won't, but they're still two completely different people.
Yeah.
I know that I won't be able to, I know in time I will be able to, hopefully gain people's trust like how he had it, but I'm hoping that I'm wanting to try, at least I wanted to try and take those first steps to doing that.
Something I'm currently working through is trying not to compare myself. And I think that might be something you should also work on. So you don't need to compare your relationships now with people to what you think the old Xavius had. It's your new chance.
No, you're right. You're right.
And I'm a bit of a hypocrite by saying that because a lot of what I do now as the Avatar is comparing myself, especially when there is a complete mirror to what I am meant to be out there causing danger. But every day is a new day to be better. And I think if you spend too much time going over the journals of what old you did, you'll spend too much time comparing yourself and not enough time being yourself.
I never thought of it that way.
You have a new life to live. You don't need to think about the old one.
True. But
that's kind
at
of
the
what I'm
same
doing
time,
here.
yeah, I mean, and at the same time, though, I kind of felt like I needed to, just so that way I don't like get completely glossed with what's going on.
That's fair. It's valid. I mean, it's all a trial, I suppose.
Yeah, it's all trial and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess, and it's like what I told you, I guess multiple times now. For some reason, just ever since I got back, I just had this I felt like this responsibility, this obligation to help everyone around me.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And that's
a good
me.
thing.
That's not from like a journal or anything. That's all been about me.
I mean, like I said, old Xavius, if he didn't like apples and new Xavius also doesn't like apples, it makes sense.
Well, I know he didn't like tomatoes, and I don't like tomatoes either.
What I mean is, I think he also had this sense of wanting to help. And so it doesn't surprise me to hear that you also have that innate desire to help people.
Yeah. I guess it's just some things that, in some instincts, it's like what you said, it's so ingrained into my...
It's a core trait. It's not going to go away just because you lost your memories. It's still you. You know?
True.
It's a core foundation to Xavier's 1 and Xavier's 2.
Yeah.
And it's a great one to have.
Absolutely. I think it's...
I mean, it could be something terrible.
Really,
it could be you're suddenly like a pathological liar, you know? Having this innate desire to help people and be helpful and be useful and valued with your community is a lovely just trait to have as a human.
I agree. And just based on the time I've gotten to know you, I know that your sense of desire to try and help people, I think I mean, I'm pretty sure you went through your struggles too, but you still seem like you have this sense of like, wanting to belong here.
It's every day is a challenge, but every day is a new start. And it was like that out on the sea as well. Every new sunrise is a new chance to do something a little different. And I don't usually stay in the same place for a long time, so quite literally every day here is a new challenge for me of, will I break the record or will I go back to how I was? And every day it's a very intentional thing that I have to do to remember that I have a purpose here.
Well, I will say that I definitely enjoy having you around. I also enjoy, Emmy and Ash and Aleb and everyone who I've gotten to know.
Yeah,
I enjoy every one of y'all.
The people, they make it both easy and hard, for me at least.
Definitely a couple. I definitely know that there's a couple of them are definitely how would I describe it? Colorful characters.
Well, yeah, I think that's a proper way to explain it.
But they're still very lovely and everything, and I know, and honestly, everywhere I look, I can tell that everyone has their hearts in the right place. from the people who I've met and everything. They all want what's best for everyone. They're always looking out for each other. I mean, just just in passing, like I've already been seeing people like rebuild the Earth Kingdom and stuff. I don't know if you've been down there, but
I have.
it's they're already rebuilding, and it's inspiring that even though there was a huge battle that was there.
I think they started
Yeah,
rebuilding that same day.
exactly. It's like
You can't stop them.
no, it's really inspiring, and you know that's something that know that I know that I am someone who I feel like I just there no matter what I can't give up.
I think we can only accomplish things when we work together, and we've been able to do that so far. And again, like I said, every day is a new challenge, and a new chance to do something new, do our best.
Exactly.
And we can only do our best.
That's all anyone can ask for.
Every day best might mean something different as well. It doesn't have to be a fixed number.
You know, one thing that I've read, not journals, but when I was in the library, there was someone who compared to having spoons for the day, and I was confused what they meant.
Yes.
But
I'm familiar with the
it's
spoon idea.
yeah, it's like, there's only so many spoons that one person can give or take per day, and once you're out of spoons, then that's it for the day. Um, that's something that I'm kind of being introduced to is the idea of like the spoon theory is that, and that's something that everyone deals with, is like there's only so much energy one can put out per day, and some days it's more, some days it's less.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, my spoons definitely change day to day.
I know that well, when I got frustrated the other day, my spoons were definitely way less that day. I felt like I was dropping them too.
Yeah, sometimes as you go about your day, that number that you start with could also, fluctuate,
True.
because you might, start with, I don't know, 10, and something happens, and normally that something would take 1, but today it took 3, just because of external forces.
Yeah,
And you just gotta roll with it.
and it's something you can't control. It just, it sometimes that's just how it is, where it's just some days, like what you said, it takes more spoons to do a certain task than before, and will probably be after. Like after that day, it will probably just go back to that one spoon.
Something I've been saying a lot since becoming Avatar is that I'm very careful with how I word my promises and my offering to help people, because I never want to overpromise or underdeliver. And so something I've been saying is I will do my best, or I will try my best. And I've really tried to avoid making concrete promises, because I mean, nothing in life is certain. um,
No,
and again,
because
we can
it can
only do
change.
our best. Yeah, I can't say I promise to fix this issue, or I promise to, you know, end this conflict, because I can't. I don't know what the spirits are gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen in an hour. And I can only plan for so much. We can only plan for so much. And so I've been very intentional with my words and my offerings of help and support. And I will do my best is what I can offer people, because my best is all I have.
that's what I honestly, yeah. I'm kind of the same. I'm kind of the same way because like what you said just reminded me of a conversation that me and Emmy had
Mm.
a couple of days ago during the big meeting when you brought everyone together and told everyone about the spy and stuff like that initially, before the big battle. Um, I remember her and I were talking, and one of the things that she was mentioning was that she, in a sense, was tired of hearing about how people are doing things to protect her and everything that's like that, and just tired of hearing about that. Just being like,
Mm.
and I get where she's coming from, and so a promise that I kept, or I shouldn't say a promise, but a suggestion that I made was, well, how about instead us protect, how about instead of like basically everyone just protecting you, how about we just protect each other?
You said that to each other?
Yeah. And she liked that.
Yeah.
And
I think that's a good thought.
and it's I think it's also a good promise to keep as well. It's like, it shouldn't be on just one person individually to protect one another. It's a team effort. It's community. The community looks out for one another, to protect one another, to
And
rebuild it together.
I do think I hate that she might feel that way because I do think Emmy does have a pretty decent community around here. I mean, between Aleb and I, we feel like siblings to her, and I know Ash feels the same way. I've told Emmy plenty of times I would do anything for her.
Yeah, and I think that,
But I also know she would do anything for me. And
yeah, I think she
don't
was
wanna
just more upset
I don't want to
at the
baby
time.
her or anything. I'd protect her the same way I want to protect Aleb.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is that I think she knows that you'll do anything for her and everything. I guess what I was just trying to say was that she just doesn't want to have it to where, or I guess maybe she's thinking about like everything that's been happening and how she just wants to make sure everyone's looking out for each other and everything,
She also needs to realize that she did die. So we are a little worried about her.
Yeah, and
It's different
that's
than
something.
Aleb, who just gets knocked around all the time. We just pick him back up. I mean, she literally died. So I
Well,
think it'll be something I'll have to talk with her about eventually. Is we are instinctually going to be more protective of her because we don't want that to happen again. Because I mean, who
I
knows
mean,
if we can
I
do
mean,
anything.
I know that like, I mean, I know I don't have the same connection that I had with her before. And I know we just talked about, not comparing me to the other Xavius, which I'm not. I'm still not. Um, but I still have a sense of responsibility because he did sacrifice himself to bring her back.
Mm-hmm.
And if he was that important to if she was that important to him, then in many ways that makes her important to me too.
I just want to make sure you're thinking that and not thinking that you have to feel that way.
I am thinking that.
Okay.
All I want to do is, all I want to do really is just have people know that that they they can rely on me if they need something, and I can rely on them as a team, as a community, as one.
I think that's a good goal to have.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you're on the right path.
I know I've been rambling everything and all that.
It's okay. Sometimes people need to talk.
You know, Wrath was saying that when I came back that there was going to be people to help guide me down the right path, and she was right.
Mm-hmm.
So far I got you and Emmy and Haku and everyone who I've talked to, and
It's a good community.
yeah.
It's a good group of people here. I'm thankful for them. They've given me a lot of grace on things I've done.
Mm-hmm. And this is our home. Our home that we will do anything to protect those who live here and do anything to protect it.
Exactly. And that is the job that I will be working towards.
As will I.
I just need to figure out how to talk to my past self.
Well, you're definitely in I would say the best spot to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like a week. Haven't figured it out yet, but
Well,
one of these times.
I would assume that the past avatars, I don't think it came to them right away on how to contact their past lives. I'm pretty sure for them it took them, some of them, years.
Oh, we just we don't have years.
I know, I know, but all I'm saying is don't be hard on yourself if you don't get it right away.
Oh, I'm trying. Thank you, though.
You're doing good, okay?
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it.
Look, I believe in you, and so does everybody else.
Thank you.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
I think I kind of said all that I had. Is there anything else you wanted to know? I don't know if I have an answer, but
oh gosh. I don't think I do really. I think all my questions have really been answered, and well, I guess one thing I could ask, again, you can say no, it's totally fine and everything. Would it be okay every so often if I popped in here to meditate?
yeah, that's fine. Everyone else does.
Okay. I wanted to double check because, you know, with you building this and everything.
Yeah. Just be careful of going all the way up. There's another altar up there that I didn't show you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't go to that one if that's a no-no.
It's just
Uh,
a private place, I think.
well, everyone needs their privacy.
Yeah, I mean, most people people come here all the time. You're welcome to.
I like the tree here. I don't I don't know what it is, but just something that I like a lot is just the feeling of nature, and this is like very
It's very nature.
spiritually, very naturey.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Whatever you want.
Yeah, I, I like it.
Although, just a warning, you might run into Mr. Money here. He does spend a lot of time in here.
Well, I'm trying to get on his good side because I think I think my pet. I'm trying not to compare myself. I swear. My past self didn't particularly care for Mr. Money, I think. Whereas I'm trying to get on everyone's good side because, like, you know, that's just how I am.
Sure, no problem. Well, we'll see with time.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, I can gain something from them where they can at least, I guess, tolerate me.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Of course, no problem. I'm gonna get back to meditating, but like I said,
Yeah.
you can come here anytime.
That reminds me. I need to talk to Emmy because she was talking about this library that you know that the tower where I guess her room is at, like, at the top and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently she's looking to building a library or something.
Yeah.
So I want to see if she needs some help with that, and also trying to figure out. Do you know? Maybe you know this. Do you know the name of her camel?
I should because I gave it to her, but I don't.
Yeah, because I was noticing there wasn't like a name tag on the camel that was and everything, and you know.
Yeah, no, we got that together one day many months ago, and you know, if you give me time to think about it, I can probably go back through my memories and figure out what its name was.
Yeah, I mean, I could also, you know, just see if she's around too, just to see if, like, maybe if she's around, I can ask her.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right.
Well, good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'll leave you to it. I might stay here for a few minutes and then head out if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go up there.
Okay, sounds good.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, don't mind me.